So you have the young Ronukus, you have the older Ronu Nazis, the Ronukus as well, where somehow, right, they want things to be the way they are, because there is a chance that those of you who are living better while they are struggling will soon become, and it is happening already. They celebrate it. They will come on social media and tell you that, that my friend, that my neighbor, yeah, that is always using his electricity, his generator 24/7. I have not seen him turn on the generator in the last 3 months. I saw him yesterday. He wants to sell his generator. All of us are now equal. They are celebrating it online. The Ronukus. Don't insult Tifnumbu. Is Tifnumbu not old enough to be your father? This group of, low brain and low mentally developed humans, right? They are the reasons why it has become so difficult for us to liberate ourselves, because it's like you have to fight 2 wars. First, you have to fight the war of ignorance, and then the selective ignorance as well. And so many others, like, before you finally actually fight the war of freedom, it's so long. But the young people are not giving up, right? Tunde Dizu observed, just like myself.
As for her fellow youth, I'm totally disappointed in you. Fellow young people who went on the social media showing her at a party, showing her dancing this and that, and putting all kinds of captions. Person will saying they suffer, look and they dance, look and... Won't you guys ever get serious? Is it the little stipend that you are giving her supporters and make you say all these things? Is there anything she has said that hasn't affected you yourselves?
Mm-hmm.
If you had a thriving economy, would you have time to be throwing banter and all these things into social media? You better leave her alone. What she has said, whether you like it or not, is the feelings of so many people, I inclusive. But I will also now use the opportunity again to tell her that make up your mind in which direction you want to go. You have been given a tilt. If you think you can go down that path, so be it. If you can't, you've said your piece and you can decide to just go your own way. But I don't think anything is going to happen to her.
You think so?
I don't think anything is going to happen to her now.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Something must happen to her. And that was why yesterday when Omoyele Sowore and others, followed her to our LGI to go see these 2 NYSC officials that threatened her, right? They just build on them. She went there with her lawyers, few of those lawyers who have volunteered to work for her pro bono, and I have a copy of that. But before we get to that, right? Today is day 3. There are more rants. I brought you some of them again tonight. And it has also crossed border, where some Nigerians in the diaspora too are making their own video of their own 30 days rant challenge. Well, here is the first one from these 2 ladies.
I stand with Ray that said President Tinubu is a terrible president. I stand with you as a sister in Nigeria who feels your pain. I understand how you're feeling. I'm not a core member, I'm not a copper, but I understand you. United we stand, divided we fall. If one person is going to go down, we are going down together, because my father has been down with type 1 diabetes for years. It affected his sight, he's blind. We don't have money. All my siblings are not working. We don't have a job. We're all graduates. We don't have a job. Just that we don't have anybody in power that can help us get jobs. If you go ask for a job, you're not from that local government, you're not from that place, they would not give you any slots. They sell slots for jobs. There is no job. I want to open a gym house. I've written proposals to a lot of big people that can help me, but they are not helping me. They say that's not what their needs are. They want to enter in between before they give me help. Everybody wants to come in between to give me help because I'm a woman. Because of this dispensation, that's why I started weight loss. That's the truth, because things are so hard. I cannot even survive 3 square meals. No, I'd rather lose weight, just do intermittent fasting and be losing the weight that I've gathered in the Goodluck Jonathan's regime. That's the fat I'm shedding now, because I don't know what to do again. There is no money. My mommy is suffering. She's suffering. She will soon retire from a less than 70K job. How will she do with my father and all of us struggling? We don't know. Probably God is going to just provide, because my sister is still struggling in a medical school, reading nursing, and she's not paid her school fees. The country is terrible. We have not had lights in Bayelsa State for some days. It's terrible. We don't know what is going on. The violence, anything can happen to you. Me, I don't know. I have served. I have my certificate here lying down in my cupboard for years. I don't use it to do anything. This is a terrible government. Very terrible. People don't even know how hot the sun is. You don't even know how we even survive in this country. My brother is frustrated. He's frustrated in Lagos. My brother is frustrated as the only son of our father. Nobody should come and be giving their life history out here because of Nigeria, because nobody is even willing to give you 2K. Nobody is willing to help you. Nobody is willing to do anything for you. So I stand with you, my sister. I know anything might not be done, but it's not palatable. We are just learning to survive. We are just surviving. We are not living. This is not life. We are not living. Do something, or something will be done anyway. Don't let the angry masses do what is in their mind. Please do something. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to just tori alone. It's not easy with us. Help us. Men are being frustrated. Women are frustrated. Mothers, everybody, widows, everybody are frustrated. Help Nigeria be a better place. We have everything to help. Give us jobs. There will be enough jobs that can go around. Give us jobs. Even core members surviving with 33,000 before you go to PP and come back with the spike in fuel price. How you people surviving? And some core members will still have to send money back home to their parents. It is not nice. Me, I don't even have work. I don't even know how people are surviving. I beg, God will help.
Living in Nigeria is very hard. Nigerian government, living in Nigeria is hard. We are tired of this rubbish. Living in Nigeria is so hard. You cannot eat good food because you cannot afford it. Before, from my house to the bus stop used to be 100 naira. Now it is 500 naira with a bag. With a bag. People will say, oh, if you have money in this country, you will enjoy it. How many people have money in this country? How many people? And how much is enough? And how much is enough? If you're paid 300,000 in Nigeria and you have children, you cannot survive. You go see the borrow from east, west, north, and south to eat. Just to eat. And how many people are even paid up to 300,000 naira? How many? Nigerian government, hey, you people should do something, You people should do something. The copper lady came out to talk, and people are dragging her, threatening her. Why? You know they hard for my area. You know hard for my area. Because me, I don't understand. Living in Nigeria is so hard. Eating is hard for a lot of people. They cannot feed. They cannot feed. A pint of rice that just has 5 dirika in it is 8,500. How many times he won't sustain una? How many times he won't cook am before he finish? You cannot carry 1,000 naira to buy anything. To buy nothing. Nothing. If it's good for you, doesn't mean it's good for other people. And it's not like we're not working. We are working. Nigerians are working. The youth are hard working. We are trying.
The earlier you guys start speaking up on this bad governance of the thing, the better for us. Because I don't know why I will go to the market to get something. Just 7 things that I went to get. Just 7 things I went to get. I'm spending up to 70,000 naira. And these things I'm getting are my needs. These are my needs. I'm not getting my wants, I'm getting my needs, and my needs are outrageously expensive. How do I survive? How do I fucking survive? Some of you will be on your phones in America. You'll be tweeting from America telling us that we should endure. You are tweeting from Canada and telling us that we should endure when you are receiving dollars. We are here receiving our fucking depreciated currency. And you are asking us to endure. So the better you people, you Nigerians, come up and start speaking on this bad governance of a thing, the better for you. The better for all of us. The better for all of us. So, because as I am like this now, I'm surviving on my last bar of hardship. If the country becomes more worse than this, I will just die. Like I will not be able to survive it again. I will not be able to survive it. 100,000 naira cannot even get you a face me, I face you. You want to rent house in Lagos, you are spending up to 500,000 naira for a self-con on the mainland. Then imagine people that are living on the island. See, people should better pick up those phones. So pick up your phone and come out. Let's call on the government. Oh, pick up your phone. So people should not just stay there. Don't die in silence. I'm not going to die in silence. So I'm not going to die.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ epo àwọn á di 200 á di bàbá. Ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀, a máa gbé wálẹ̀. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Ìwúntàfẹ́ kọ́lọ́wọ́ ṣe. The farmer will make more money. Your lunch will not be imported. Cassava gari, the farmers will make money. The dinner will be cassava by turn the so-called Yahoo boys to experts in manufacturing and creation of chips that intercept and all classes. You know what they call F level? When you get failure in all the subjects that you take. F9, F8, F9, F8, FF, double F.
I just decided to add that just to kind of, that's the emotion, like mix it up a bit. For you, dear viewers, Nigerians are crying. Those who can make videos are making these videos, and it's like a cry for help. They want more and more people to join this campaign called 30 Days. 30 Days Rant Challenge, it's called. Hashtag Tinubu is a terrible president. There is more from where that came from, by the way, for the men.
My name is Mutombo, and I'm making this video in solidarity with Toraye, the lady that called out MTN and so-called president of Nigeria, Asiwaju Tinubu. Tinubu, you are an incompetent old man. You're not my president because you never won any election to begin with, and I am not your slave. You're only in power because there's injustice in Nigeria. The people are living in fear and poverty. Our health sectors are in shambles. Economy is rotting. Graduates, professors, students, businessmen have to resort to begging, prostitution, and fraud. Meanwhile, the so-called excellencies and honorables continue looting public funds. Disgrace. And not just our political leaders, our spiritual leaders too. Preaching miracles and breakthroughs every Sunday, collecting tithes, offerings, imams. People are dying. Fulani headsmen are killing people almost every week in this country. And there is no man of God. God has not touched any of you to speak up. The same God that called Jeremiah to speak against the bad kings. He has not called any of you to speak against these bad leaders. It's only how to come and tell them about miracles and breakthroughs. Colonial puppets that keep the slave mill grinding. All of you are a disgrace with your churches. Complacent Nigerian that is hoping to benefit from this rubbish because they have money. They want to remain silent. I don't even know. You people deserve the worst situation in this world. And yes, in as much as I feel the pain of Nigerians, I like it that they see this thing where they happen with on our eye. Because as people came out, left the comfort of their homes, left the dreams they were chasing, the money in their accounts, their loved ones, and they stood for something. They were massacred in Lekki, and we could not demand justice for them. Everybody went back to their shell. The rest of you came out to say, get your PVC. Okay, you got the PVC now. You went to vote. What happened? The same oppressors that massacred them are ruling you today, and now you want to cry foul. It's enough, Joe. I have a voice, I will use it. I don't give a fuck. Death is welcome than to continue living like this. If you're a Nigerian and you have it in your heart, speak up. Speak up. The future generation needs us to tell the truth. The reason why we are suffering is because our parents worked hard. Our parents followed this system. They were failed by the system, but they couldn't speak up against corruption. They couldn't speak up against injustice. And that's why they are suffering today. The suffering has to end. They can kill you, but they cannot kill the revolution. It will come. But it cannot come if we continue being scared. We have to unite. We need to take care of our own communities because nobody is going to do it for us. The giant way they travel go, one day one president might come there and just chase you back to your country. And you might not even come back to River State in the next 10 years because Fulani headsmen might take over your villages. It's happening. And it's only happening because we keep allowing it. We continue eating shit because anytime they push shit in our faces, we wipe it off and we claim that it's not smelling. No more, it's smelling. It's fucking smelling. It's enough.
Need I say more? They may not presently have reached that critical mass of those who are awake among these young people, but the number is growing every day. Majority of them are currently living their own parents' homes to go on out there and work and become something. And the ash economy that they are, that they are currently facing is a shocker to some of their systems. And that is why the more they experience this, there is likelihood of them to be not only just aware of, the environments they are existing in, but at the same time, they are more aware of those behind this man-made hardship. And that's a good thing. It is a good thing. If you go onto TikTok, if you go onto Facebook and X, Twitter, and all these places, people are expressing themselves. And they are expressing themselves articulately enough for those in authority to understand that, yes, you might have succeeded, the establishment might have succeeded in keeping people, like zombies for years, programmed. They were told, like he said, our parents were told to follow the system. They did. They trusted the system, only for the system to what? To use and then abandon them today. Today, most of them are suffering. They are weak. They can't really fight for anything. So if you get deceived to follow the system, a system that is going to rip you off of your own tomorrow, your future, then you don't have anybody to blame but yourself. So we have a generation that is more aware of that now. It is day 3 of their ranting, by the way. And there's so much messages in what they are sharing. Here is, a Gen Z as well, expressing herself in a very lengthy rant that I brought to you tonight. Meanwhile, before I play that, okay, earlier on YouTube, we were over 3,500, I think. However, on that same YouTube, we currently only have just about 600 of us who have actually liked this video. Do you know that if all of you, or let's say 50% of my viewers right now on YouTube, if 50% of you just said to just like this broadcast, you're going to take it over 1,000 within the next 2 minutes, just like that. And I also know that if you are watching this broadcast on your TV, yeah, that is not an excuse for why you can't really like it, okay? Just grab the remote control, press that, that top side, left, right, down arrow. And once that pops up, you will see the thumb up there. Kind of move the mouse and like it. Here is one of the rants for day 3.
Yeah, this shit is crazy at this point. So yesterday I woke up and I saw a video with a young lady who was talking about the hardships in Nigeria. And I'm not even going to